Over here, can I get a picture?
Oh, yes, it's movie time.
I hope they let doggies in the movie.
Wow.
Right this way, sir. Or ma'am. Can't watch a movie without popcorn. Shh, I think it's about to start. Hey guys, and welcome back to Bloody Flick with Nick. I'm your host, Nick, and today's flick we're going to be talking about is Nosferatu. Nosferatu. Now, let me just start by saying apologies for the appearance here today, guys. I'm just a little marked up from my side business as I've taken up a second job to sort of keep things afloat here. As I'm sure some of you are aware, this show here doesn't actually make us all that much money. It doesn't make us any money. Actually, well, truthfully, we lose money. We're losing money on the show here. So, in order to keep this show afloat and keep the reviews coming, I have taken to donating my blood and my plasma and all my juices. Bleeding myself dry for the show, but I guess it had to be done. Had to be done to keep the lights on in the studio and to keep the reviews coming and keep the good times rolling. So no, guys, I haven't taken the drugs. I couldn't afford them. So with that, at the top of the show, just want to give a quick special shout out and a big thank you to Dr. Doug. Thank you, Dr. Doug. Dr. Doug is a licensed pediatrician that I have become acquainted with through Craigslist, and Dr. Doug has been buying my blood and my plasma and all the juices. Dr. Doug has been bleeding me dry. He's been slurping me up he's been draining me like a juice box, guys. But no, we really owe it to Dr. Doug for our review today. So thank you, Dr. Doug. All the other doctors and all the other clinics actually cut me off, but not Dr. Doug. Dr. Doug will take as much as I can give him. And I've just been bringing him these Walmart bags full of my blood, and he buys them for about 20 bucks a pop. And I brought him about 2 or 3, and if I'm lucky, 4 of these a day. So with that, we have kept the show afloat. So thank you to Dr. Doug. Without you taking me, we wouldn't have a review. We wouldn't have reviews to bring to people. So thank you, Dr. Doug.
Thank you.
But anyways, with all that said, guys, let's go ahead and talk about this movie, Nosferatu. Let's talk about this Dracula movie. Now, I thought this movie was really good. I thought it was a fun, awesome movie. Truthfully, I did see this movie after selling a couple bags to Dr. Doug. Thank you, Dr. Doug. So I was a little lightheaded. I was a little sleepy, to be honest with you guys. But I love this movie. I love this film. I love that the characters and that it was a Dracula. Though truthfully, I don't know that it much helped to see someone being drained of blood. But what in my position and all, I don't know that this was the best movie to see. That was my bad. I didn't know it was Dracula. I probably would have called the movie Dracula, and I wouldn't have seen it. But maybe that was their trick to get me into the theater, huh? And so you got me, Warner Brothers. I did pay to go see the movie. So, but it was still fun, even with him being a Dracula and everything, it was still fun. It was still an enjoyable movie. I will say though, there were some moments that I wasn't sure were in the movie, or if it was just me hallucinating as I I might have been slightly hallucinating, as some of the things I saw in the movie continued after I left, and in the car drive home. So that was but or maybe it might have just been that the movie was that good. It might have just been that the movie was that good that I was still seeing those shapes and those demons and all those creatures as I drove home. I think that's probably more likely it, that I just really liked the movie that much, and not so much that I was hallucinating. As what I'm doing is very safe, and I don't think Dr. Doug would ever allow me to push myself to the point where I would hurt myself. So, thank you, Dr. Doug. I don't know if I said that at the top of the show. Thank you, Dr. Doug.
Thank you.
For helping us finance the show. It's great. Well, with all that said, let's go ahead and talk about Nosferatu. We already. That's right. Yeah, we already talked about the movie. We talked about the movie already. That's right. Yeah, we talked about the movie, which that means it's just trivia time. Trivia.
It's movie trivia time. It's movie
It's movie trivia time. Today's movie trivia is actually some trivia from a friend of the show, Dr. Doug. Some medical trivia, if you will. So today's trivia is, did you know that the human body only needs a cup to a cup and a half of blood to actually function? Everything else, that's just extra. That's just floating around in there. You don't need it. It's just there. The rest you can actually get rid of, and you'll be fine. You only need it to keep about a cup and a cup and a half. Anywhere between there, and you're doing okay, and you're doing fine, and you're done. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Can we hold for a second? I just Nick, fuck. I got one of the scabs. Shit. I cut it loose. She's just hold on. Let me just. Oh fuck. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Ooh. Oh. That's good. That's liquid gold right there. Don't let that get on the floor. Sorry guys, just nicked one of these one of the scabs loose, and so we just got that's really coming. That's really coming out. Okay. Yeah, so today movie trivia is there's only so much blood you need. Only so much blood. Yeah, that's the trivia. That's the trivia. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, it's really coming out now, guys. Okay. Okay, it's really. That's quite a bit. I don't think it's stopping. We're just gonna do this one a little quick. So with all that said, guys, let's see where Nosferatu lands on the movie meter. Fuck, that's a lot. I liked it. It was a good movie. I liked the vampires. I liked that it was spooky. I like. So I'm giving Nosferatu, or first Dracula. Because it looked like Dracula. He reminded me of Dracula. Okay. It's not stopping. So I guess it's usually it's stopped by now. Just as long as it's in the bag. That's what matters. That's what matters. As long as it's draining in the bag, and it's draining in the bag. So it's just a lot. Okay, that's not big. So with all that said, guys, Thank you for watching them. That's gonna have to do it for the reviews today, guys. That's happening. Go ahead and join us next week. We're gonna talk about Dracula and talk about just the talk about